Welcome to the Music City, where the Predators are hoping to play sweet music on the ice tonight here for EA Sports. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Predators will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Moves it quickly over to Sullivan. Right off the goalie mask. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Francis wins possession off the draw. The Flames take it along the wing. Puck picked up by Gurianov. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Francis. Poked away at center by Sullivan. Tosses it to Francis. Here's a short pass to Fleury. He scores! And a quick goal here in the first by the road team has changed the momentum quickly.
Well, yeah, quick goal, quick strike, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're on the road. You want to set the tone early. You want to take the life out of the fans. Now, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Flames were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Picks up the puck in his own end. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Broda. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Stop that one. Puck grab by Sullivan. To his teammate. Oh, he got held by Broda.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Tries to get it over to McGrattan. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Walker's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to McInnes. And now it's to Kovacic. Calgary's on the attack. Just slide.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Takes the feed at the back end. Stopped by the goaltender. Another stop by the goaltender. They've really got him on their heels here now. Here's a pass. Oh, what a save on the play. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Shot. And he was ready for that save. Broda's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Calgary's up 1-0. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Trennan. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Nystrom. Slides the puck ahead to Gilmore. Calgary's got it along the wall. Here's a chance. Misses wide of the net.
If you're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Handles the puck. Nashville's gained possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Gross. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Quick pass to Trennan. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Suter. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Trennan's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
He's got a step. Saving the play.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Gets a play. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Calgary's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
Pushes it across to Gotch. Here they come on the rush. What a chance, but it goes up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James. So when you get them, you got to make good on them. I understand he was going high, a little too fine, and he misses the net.
And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Passes to Gotch. There's a hit on the play. Quick save in front by the goaltender. Misses. Takes the puck here. Skates with it. Feeds it off. Henderson. Blocked in front. Grabs the puck along the wall. And there's the horn as they escape the fire. Talk about an emergency exit built in right there as the period ends. We'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Stay with us.
Stay warm and stylish in the rink with our specially priced item tonight. Our Game Team Scarf, priced at just $10. Hurry into our main store as supplies are limited.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Predators weren't ready for this game right from puck drop, James. You could tell that they weren't focused. They weren't set and ready to go. They had no jump, no legs underneath them, and they certainly didn't possess the puck. They need to change that. Yes, they're getting blown out, but they need to reset, refocus, and get something going here in the second.
Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabbed along the board by Fleury. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Flames look like a freight train here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Oh, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. The ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
Takes the pass. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Well, the youngster has shown at times that he can be a bright lights player, and in this moment, what's the coach saying here to the kid?
The coach is saying one thing: we don't need any fancy toe drags right now, rookie. You make sure that you're smart with the puck and use your brain.
50-50.
Calgary's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck.
Sometimes when you get one, many follow. But for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Slides the puck over. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's been demolition derby night. 4-0 is where we sit. The Flames win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Hicks. Takes the feed. it into the offensive zone. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Feeds it over to Poirier. And the puck's back on his blade here at center. And complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Royce picks up the puck. Nashville's going to play it from the corner. Picked up along the wall by Trennan. And a beautiful 360 with the puck. The Predators get a hold of it. And he keeps possession. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Can't maintain possession. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. From the blue line, they take control of it. Here's a short pass to Sissons. Chance in front! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Sissons doesn't look like he took any time off at all. I mean, we all know that he was rehabbing that injury, but he's involved in the play right off the hop, chomping at the bit to get involved. Great scoring chance there.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they skated out of the danger zone. Picked up along the boards by Sutter. From one end of the blue line to the other. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sissons. Dumps it in. The Flames gain possession along the wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end.
The Flames need to continue to push and press exactly the way they started this game. I mean, it's halfway through, and they've dominated in every area.
Looks to pass it to Roberts. Ramage has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
With possession along the wall. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. The Flames have the extra attacker, but they don't have a lot of time to work with here as they win the face-off. Huge steal in his own end.
10 seconds
Moves
left.
it to Jankowski.
Trennan's almost back on the ice. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
The Flames are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big.
Anytime you go between the pipes, you want to make a difference for your team, and he did just that.
Oh, that'll bring it into an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. If we can bring this back to the kid here for just a second, we saw that moment during the broadcast where, the coach was kind of on him and challenging him to just try to deliver. And I don't know if he ever really got a chance to sort of, quote-unquote, man up, if you will. I don't think the opportunity really presented it there. So I don't think you can really criticize him for not delivering. I just don't think he ever got a chance. Anyway, phone lines are open now. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Flames took to the ice to lock up with the Predators. Calgary posts the shutout and stick taps for their goaltender who put on a show. The Jets were hoping to play spoiler against the Sharks. Winnipeg took this one with a strong game at both ends of the ice. The Red Wings battled it out against the Kings. Los Angeles pulverized the competition with this one. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next.